Well, welcome. Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. Another wine review. This is another one of Trader Joe's Reserve wines. They had a bunch of kind of special ones for the holiday season, and this is, let me read it because it's a long, long name. It's the Trader Joe's Grand Reserve Estate Single Vineyard Uco Valley Malbec 2019. So it's a lot going on there, and pretty much that's the whole wine review. You got it right there in the name. No, it's $12.99. The Uco Valley is in Mendoza in Argentina. It's up in the foothills of the Andes. I put a link to some cool information about the Uco Valley and the cheapwinefighter.com website in the review. But it's kind of like the cool place to go if you're going to visit Mendoza wine country. This is a place to be right here. And for a Grand Reserve wine, we actually know who made it. Let me grab the bottle so I can read the back so I don't remember the name. Bellahara Estates, which is a independently owned, smaller wine operation, vineyard. I think the winemaker's the owner in Uco Valley. They own 3 estates, and their wines tend to be all single vineyard wines. That's what they specialize in. That's what we have here. And I just started looking up their wines on the internet, and they don't really have a great footprint in the United States. This is probably why Trader Joe's got them. They try to break into the American market. And the wines for these single vineyards, Malbecs are anything from $10 to $20 to $30. I don't know. I think the $10 wine has a screw cap on it. The bottle for this wine is heavy. It's kind of like a big Napa Cabernet Sauvignon bottle, and the cork has the winery branding on it. So this is meant to show off. I'm going to take a sip of this wine. And usually inexpensive Malbecs are kind of juicy and easy to drink. They got a lot of flavor. Like, back when Malbec was all the rage, it hasn't been for a few years, but they're still good wines. They were easy to drink wines. And this wine is a little bit different. It's long, it's lean, it's got texture, it's got structure. It reminds me of a French wine, and the owner of the winery is French, and he was taught in a wine school in Bordeaux, so it kind of makes sense. It's got that lean, it's got flavor to it. I'm not saying it's just not juicy like some of those wines are. And for some reason, like inexpensive wines tend to be juicier, easy to drink wines, and the more expensive they get, they don't have that juiciness anymore. But this one has a lot of structure, it has a lot of texture, and it has flavor too. And as it opens up, you get more and more. Just for some reason, the value price wines seem to taste better on first sip than expensive wines do. A lot of them, not all of them. It's got tannins, but not bad. This is a dry wine. Tannins are a little bit dusty and they don't bite. It's long, it's lean. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's I wasn't expecting this. I mean, I usually with Malbec, I don't have a lot of experience, here and there with more expensive Malbecs, and I don't know if this is I'm not saying this is a $50 Malbec, but I imagine it's maybe a $20 Malbec, in that range if it was in a retail wine shop. That's my guess. I don't know, and I kind of think, judging from all the different versions that are in European wine shops, I was looking at that this is probably a wine that they made especially for Trader Joe's. And I don't really know the details. So usually we don't know anything about, we don't know who made it. Here we know who made the wine, but we don't know anything about it anyway. And this is a wine that would work well at a steakhouse. It's got that kind of structure, it's got that kind of firmness, it's got those dark flavors. It would go well with an aged, perfectly cooked steak. I mean, it gives you those vibes. I mean, sometimes, you know, not cheaper, value price, expensive Malbecs, you're thinking, when you think about it, you go, oh, maybe that would be a Chipotle bowl, or, you know, some cool tacos or something. Here you're thinking steak. So I got a feeling that, you know, go with your first impressions. This is a little bit more expensive. Not a $50 one, I doubt. I think more like a $20 wine. But for $12.99, that's still pretty good. And like I said, it's going to be lean. If you're expecting juicy and that's what you know from Malbec, you're not going to get that. But if you know wines that are a little more high end, this could be a bargain. It is a bargain. Take another sip. Yeah, for a wine, you know, I drink a lot of value price wine, so I tend to get used to really juicy wines and kind of enjoy that kind of thing. But this leaner, structured wine has kind of piqued my interest, and I'm kind of digging it. So there you go. It's the Trader Joe's Grand Reserve Estate Single Vineyard Uco Valley Malbec 2019. And 2019 also means that it's got some extraction. It's got some oak aging to it, because if you extract the grapes heavily and you put some oak on there, it takes longer for the wine to come together. 2019 at the end of 2022, it took some time. So there you go. It's a bargain. Tastes great. I'm enjoying drinking it. And that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Like us where you like your podcast, if you will. It helps out. Why it does, I don't know, but should be better ways of keeping track of things. But that's it for me, Domain Dave. I got some more bubbly things coming up because the holidays are rapidly approaching. So stay safe, stay warm, keep it cheap, and I'll be talking to you in a couple days. Adios. Bye-bye.